Okay, so we are live from Stratton, Vermont. We're at the mountaintop parking lot that Long Roof Rally now this year tends to assemble in when we arrive up here in Vermont. So I'm just going to walk around and show some of the cars that are here. But the basic idea is a mountaintop parking lot. We've got our tent set up over there. Eventually I'll wander over there in this video, but the view, of course, there's an RS6. But like Stratton is a kind of midway up Vermont is a ski resort, and this week would normally be a fall foliage beer festival, chili festival, whatever. This year it's a little off because of COVID, but mask use up here is really off the hook, so that's good if you're going to be out in public with a bunch of other people. So anyway, I'll walk around and show you some of the other cars. Somebody brought a GT3 Touring 911, not bad, but not an Avant, so I'm going to keep moving. There is one RS6 here, Navara Blue. Car is incredible. Kevin, were you here? We just got here. The charging station in Bennington was not working all that well, so we stopped a little time for juice, but otherwise came up here. But anyway, back to the RS6. So black optic package. Looks like it, no, not a carbon package, but beautiful, beautiful car. Brand new. Came in from Chicago. Audi accessories, roof rack, and box. Just a really, really pretty car. He's been giving a lot of rides very generously to folks. This is the Long Roof Rally sticker. And there's another one people tend to put on their doors. So I'm just going to walk around. I don't know everybody's car, so I'll say what I can about the ones I know. Some pretty nice B5s here. This one's surprisingly stock looking. Always look good with the RS4 wheels. Really pretty B9. Lowered all-road with RS6 wheels. Also from Chicago. Don from Potomac chapter. Lowered gray all-road. S5 wheels. A couple B8s. Mike Callahan's all-road. Mike's with Thule, so he always has the coolest stuff. I know he's got his box open, but I'll look anyway. British Racing Green RS3. Very pretty. Great plate. A couple of Volkswagens showed up. So what's cool about this year is there's usually this beer festival going on, so everybody jets to go down to that. But because that's not going on, everybody is hanging out here on the mountaintop. Socially distanced. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Brian's Sportec Avant. So again, we're at the Long Roof Rally in Stratton, Vermont. We met this morning at Lime Rock. If you check our that's hilarious. If you check our feed, you can see a post from Lime Rock this morning, which is where we all met. The silver one has RS5 engine, RS4 Recaros. So it takes about 2 hours to drive up from Lime Rock Park to here, and then we're here tomorrow. I believe they're going on a 200-mile drive tomorrow. I brought the e-tron, so I will not be going on the 200-mile drive tomorrow because I also have to drive back to Pennsylvania. And charging stations are kind of hit or miss here in Vermont. I stopped in Bennington on the way here to charge, and their high speed was not working. This Burgundy B7 here is with a DTM package. Body kit, I believe, is a 27T swap. It's a pretty neat car.
They like filled up like the bed of the truck. Yeah, it's just like made more on the video than the truck.
Again, we are at Roof Rally in Stratton, Vermont. Mainly wagons, but not exclusively wagons. What's the name of this green? Does anybody remember? I want to say Santorin, but I believe that was in B5 era blue. I don't know, but it looks good. Hibiscus? Hibiscus green? Or was that a red? My 90s colors are at the edge of my knowledge. If anybody knows, post it. So if you're familiar with this event, then you know that it used to be called Avanttoberfest. And it's a bit of a split with the folks who'd founded and had been organizing it, so they kind of went different ways. Avanttoberfest still happens. That was last week in Lake Placid. And I think this week on the West Coast there's one too. And then Long Roof Rally stuck with the old formula, but it's now the Long Roof Rally. So one of the reasons I brought my e-tron, because it's a long roof. But B5, Nagi, license to print money right here. Hopefully he'll never sell it, because I wouldn't if it were mine. Really beautiful car. Of course, any B5 S4 Avant nowadays is a rare thing. So I'll go walk around the e-tron and then I'll wrap this up. So we brought the e-tron, stopped last night near Newark Airport in Jersey, $20 to charge, and then overnighted in Poughkeepsie, charged for free at the hotel, and then charged for nominal in Bennington today. Only put about 15 miles on because our high-speed charger wasn't working. We had to get up here, but it's still always fun, always an adventure to bring the e-tron. As you can see, again, we're on the top of a mountain. This is like one of the overflow lots for the Stratton ski resort. And what is overflow and perhaps less sought after in the winter is a hell of a view during peak fall foliage. So I think they capped this event at like 75 cars. I think there's a rule here in Vermont about the size of gatherings. So that was part of the limitation in size this year. Normally it's about 125, 150 cars maybe. Not exclusively Audi, but as you can see, most cars are Audi. Not exclusively long roof, but as you can see, most cars are long roof. It's nice to see all-road used to be the dominant car here, but with some more Avants showing up. We didn't get an A6 all-road this year, but we sure got that RS6 Avant. Maybe I should walk back and end on that because, I mean, between the B5 Nagi and the RS6, if you're going to be at the long roof rally, those are probably the ones to have. So if you're on the East Coast in the fall, even in a pandemic, I can't think of something I'd rather be doing than this event. It's just a fantastic group of people, fantastic time of year. And if you time it right, if they work the schedule out right next year, you could do the East Coast of Oktoberfest if it stays up in the area. I think they did Lake Placid this year. And stay for the week, hang out, hit the region, and then hook up with this event the second weekend. This is typically Columbus Day weekend every year. So we've done it a couple years now, and it's become quickly one of our favorite events, partially because of, I mean, again, you can't go wrong Vermont this time of year, nor Audi Avants, but it's also not particularly scheduled up events. So if you bring family, you see a lot of kids here. It's not too intensely car oriented, so people, notably kids in the family, can kind of enjoy it too. So that's it. Long Roof Rally 2020. I'm going to sign off.